What is going on, peoples? Well, I have some more information for you guys. Is anybody there? As the title reads, insurance add-ons. I ran into this situation last week. When you the shy one, what's going on? The shy one, sit. I ran into the situation last week. When you go get an insurance policy, I like to get insurance policies that are rated at A and A plus. But the other thing we need to look at if you want to grow is make sure that you can add on to your insurance, because had an owner operator that wanted to come on board and lease onto my company. Come to find out that my insurance company will not let me add on equipment that's not under my company's name. So if you're like me and you want to grow, you don't want to just stay with a single or two or three or four or five trucks, and you want to keep growing, and you want to lease on owner operators, people that have their own trucks, and they want to sport your logos, and you want to put them under your insurance, make sure your insurance company will let you do that. I just watched Christian the trucker, and he had the same issue. He's with OIDA, and they're not letting him either add on another truck. They're telling him he's got to wait another year in order to add on another truck to his insurance policy. Remember, fellas, cheap is not always the best way to go. I know OIDA is real cheap, but there's a few things wrong with the OIDA. If you guys don't know, there's not too many brokers that will take that insurance. There's not too many companies that'll mess with that insurance. I know JB Hunt is one of the companies that does not touch OIDA. Why? Because they're rated at a very low rate. Each insurance company is rated by letter, A plus, A, B plus, B, and so on and so forth. And OIDA is rated real low. Why they rated real low is because when it comes for them to pay out, they don't. They'll fight and they just won't pay out. So, but keep that in mind, fellas and ladies. If you're in a growing state of mind that you just don't want to stay with one truck, and you want to just lease on people onto your authority and to your insurance, read your whole contract when you get that insurance policy, that if it states that you can add on owner operators, or if the equipment is not under your name or your company's name, that you can add it to your policy, you might want to think twice about doing that. Again, that's what happened to me last week. There was an owner operator that wanted to come and lease on with me, and I was all for it. Kind of find out he couldn't get on my insurance. So, and I spoke to the insurance broker, and the insurance broker told me it's not the insurance policy. They're not the ones that make that rule up. It's the underwriter that makes the rule up. She wanted to swap me out of the insurance company right away, and I told her, you know what, don't worry about it, just let it be. And then a couple of days later, my broker fought for me, and she argued with the underwriter, and the underwriter wanted to insure that truck, but it was too late for me, so I just told her, don't worry about it, just let it be. When I have to renew, just make sure I don't get on a company like that again. which I don't blame my broker, my insurance broker. I blame myself because I should have read that whole contract. So just make sure people, when if you're in a growing mentality, you want to grow in the trucking industry, them are the little details that you have to look into. Make sure when you get that insurance policy that you can add equipment on that is not righteously yours. So this would be a person that owns their truck, and they're going to sport your logos, and they're going to go under your insurance. So make sure you're able to do that. If not, you might want to think twice about getting that insurance company. So just thought I'd bring that up to you guys. Again, I try to make videos. I try to throw out information of stuff that I'm going through. So whatever someone else is throwing out there, I haven't been out there. I mean, I haven't been through that situation, so I'm not going to throw it out. But this is the situation that took place with me last week. So that's why I'm making this video, because I think it's important for people to know, if you're willing to grow, that you have to look at that whole contract when you get your insurance contract. Let's use in the neighborhood. SET, the shy one, Mike Villalobos, Salabo Trucker. What's going on, Salabo? Abdullah, John, Trucker Book, Eric Mendez, Woods and Bikes. Let's see what you guys got going. So you can add that when you renew your insurance. No, the shy ones. So now I just have to go to another insurance company. I spoke to my broker already, not to put me in that company anymore, because I'm not able to do it with that company. They want proof of fault. I don't know what that means, Eric Mendez. Afternoon, everyone. That's good advice, Vic. Sam I Am, Big Rigs LLC. Seems like the insurance runs the trucks. Well, it's not the insurance itself, it's the underwriter. For what my broker informed me, is that it's not the insurance policy, it's not the insurance company that makes that policy, it's the underwriter that makes that policy. Why they make that policy, I don't know. But like I said, a couple of days later, after my broker argued with the underwriter, then they wanted to approve the truck to be insured under my insurance company, but it was too late. I just told the driver, I apologize, I can't put you in my insurance policy. But it all worked out. Cat Trucker, saludos from Maryland. Saludos, Cat Trucker. Thanks for being in the neighborhood. So yeah, fellas, just thought I'd put that information out there for you guys. I hope everyone's doing well as far as freight. I was told Wisconsin I couldn't add other trucks for 2 years. Yeah, Eric, that's bad, bro. That is bad. Again, but that's why I say cheap is not always the best, especially if you want to grow. If you want to grow, you have to come out of pocket a little bit more, which I don't mind. I don't mind coming out of pocket a little bit more, especially to add on good drivers, good truckers, because that guy, he's a good dude. He's a good dude. I mean, he hustles, he works his butt off. But I don't mind doing it. But them are the things that I just overlooked. I didn't pay attention, which was wrong of me. What's about trucker? Neighbors. Gil Landscaping. ¿Qué onda, Vic? Saludos from Houston, Texas. It's kind of slow here. Jesus Christ. Gil, are you serious? Houston, Texas in the house. Thanks for being in the neighborhood, man. Appreciate you. JB, what up, Vic? Hey, you pay up on that $100 bet, doggy? JB, I don't know. I don't know about no bet, bro. Big Rigs Trucking, how's work? Work is it's crazy right now, Big Rigs. It is crazy right now. I'm trying to juggle the Walmart account, the Schneider account, and the Amazon account at the same time. So and you know, as everybody knows, right now is the time to push, you know. And that's what I tell my drivers and my owner operators. If you want to make the money, right now is the time to push. So if I give you something, just handle it, because when it does slow down, which I'm grateful for the accounts that we have, because my wife has hooked us up with some pretty good accounts, and during the slow season we weren't slow. But I will admit, the freight was pretty cheap, but it kept us moving. It kept us moving, and what I look at, like I've said it before, is not the rate, but the volume of it. So, for instance, if a load is paying me $500, but that broker only has, say, for instance, 5 loads, but I can get that load from Schneider for, say, 250, but Schneider is going to give me 10 of them. Do you see the difference? My trucks are going to stay moving. This broker right here only has 5 loads. We can take care of them 5 loads in one day, where Schneider's got them for Schneider's got 10 of these loads, paying 250. So I'm taking it for half of the price of this broker. This broker's only got 5 of them loads. So, but again, I'm grateful for the accounts that my wife has hooked us up with, because they've kept us pretty busy. But yeah, back to the subject, insurance. Insurance. When you get that contract, people, read that contract, because if you're a growing company, you need to lease people on. You need to lease trucks on. You know, you can't buy all the equipment at one time. And if people see your trucks up and down the freeways, you know, they're eventually going to say, well, what's going on over there? You know, I see these trucks all over the place. And eventually they're going to want to come on board. And if your insurance is not open to leasing on equipment that's not under your company's name or your name, you know, you're not going to be able to grow like that. So keep an eye out for that if you are in that state of mind to grow, because it's a good thing, you know, for you to lease people on under your insurance. Let's see. What's Good truckers are hard to find and even harder to keep. That is true, Woods and Bikes. That is true. Progressive charged me 32 for 2 trucks and 2 dry van trailers. I couldn't tell you if that's any good, but I know Progressive is pretty flexible, and at times they can be expensive. I can't say bad about Progressive, because that's the way I see Progressive. They're real flexible, as far as trying to change your policy or trying to add on to your policy. They're pretty good at that. I mean, you tell them and boom, quick. Any other insurance company, they want you to go through loops, you know, they'll ask you to write a letter and all this other BS, you know. But Progressive is real flexible when it comes to stuff like that. But at times I do know that they can be expensive, but Progressive is not bad. Carlos. What's up, Vic? Greetings from Early Mart. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Carlos. Let's see. Hello, Vic. What is idle gear ratio and idle torque? I couldn't tell you, bro. I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a mechanic. I just wing it. Whatever videos I put out there, I'm winging it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Eric, problem with good drivers is they have wives. They run the show. Yeah. I'll second that. Uh, JB, your granddaughter. No, I didn't pay up, bro. I didn't pay up. I'm bigger and stronger. I'm not paying a dime to that kid. How much experience does someone need to drive for you? I might know a guy. 2 years, bro. 2 years. But if you recommend them big rigs trucking, I could probably talk to the broker and see what they can do. My brokers they're cool, man. They're cool people. I like them ladies over there. They're down to earth. They work with me, and if there's an issue, they'll scratch and yell and kick and fight for me, So I'm grateful for them. Let me see. Team Tiny, what's the best option for insurance for new authority? There's really not a best option, Team Tiny, but I just tell everybody, if you're gonna go get your own insurance, go with the broker. Don't go with a single company, like Progressive. But again, don't get me wrong, Progressive is real good. The guy that wasn't able to lease on to me, he ended up going to Progressive. I think they asked him for I want to say 1900 down, and then his monthly was gonna be like 1,000, I believe. I'm not too sure, but something like that. But I always tell people, go with the broker, because the broker's gonna shop around with a bunch of companies, So there's not really an insurance company to go to specifically that I can recommend. Hold on. What's going on, baby? What's going on?
Gilbert just exit. I guess you're supposed to meet him. Gilbert.
Okay. That's one of my drivers. I'm supposed to go meet him so I can give him a few card. Just hired him on. Anyways, where was I? I understand that the more the volume, the more the trucks are running. Exactly, Woods and Bikes. And ask those questions when you're searching for an insurance carrier. Exactly. Juan M. Hey, Vic, as a sole proprietor, running your own authority, is it mandatory to have a corporation or LLC? It's not, Juan. It's not. Sole proprietor to me is it's one of the easiest way to run your business. If you're a one man gang, one truck, one trailer, it's the easiest, bro. When you go file your taxes, you file everything together. The companies and yours together. It's the easiest, bro. But having an LLC or a corporation, a lot of people explain it. To me, it was always retarded. They explain it to where, well, if something big happens, you are covered. They don't go after this. They don't go after, that's okay. That's all fine and dandy. But the benefits that you get from a corporation and LLC is it opens up a lot of doors. You need money, it opens up doors. Brokers, companies, it opens up a lot of doors once you turn your sole proprietor into a corporation LLC. It opens up a lot of doors, but Yeah, sole proprietor is fine, bro. I ran sole proprietor for quite a few years, and it was easy. It was easy. Everything was easy about it. Taxes was easy. Uh, Permits were easy. So yeah, sole proprietor is pretty easy. It's good. And do companies require you to have your corporation? Have you heard anything like that? That I know of? No, no. Uh, you can be a sole proprietor and you're still a business. It's just you're a sole proprietor. You just don't have a corporation. Uh, but I haven't heard. And if they are telling you, especially here in California, if they are telling you that you have to get a company, that's a lie. You can run under a sole proprietor because you can have Juan M. Trucking as a sole proprietor, and you can have a bank account that says Juan M. Trucking as a sole proprietor. You're still using your EIN number, so it's still considered a business. So don't get fooled by you need to go get a corporation or an LLC because no, that's baloney. Because when they're gonna write that check out, they're not writing that check out to Juan M. They're writing that check out to Juan M. Trucking or Juan M. Deliveries or what have you. So don't get fooled by that. All it is just the name. That's it. Eric, let's see. Doesn't having an LLC protect your personal assets like your home? So, yeah, wood bikes. Yeah, yeah. It does protect you from your other stuff that you have. But to me, that was always baloney. I just didn't see that. They always preach that. And I always heard, oh, it protects from somebody suing you and going after the home and this and that. But I was so arrogant that I was a perfect driver, and my mentality was that'll never happen to me. So I just didn't see no point in me coming out of pocket. And then at the same time, I'm just how could I say it? I'm a stingy guy. I don't want to just throw out money just to throw out money. That's the way I seen it. So getting a corporation or LLC was just something that I was just throwing away. But that part right there that you're talking about, it just didn't matter to me. It wasn't an issue because I was so arrogant thinking I was a perfect driver and I was never gonna hit nothing. So I didn't have to protect my stuff, my home, my other stuff that I have, my cars and stuff. So but besides that, it opens up a lot of doors for you. It opens up a lot of doors when you get an LLC or a corporation. All right. Hey, fellas. So I'm 23 minutes into this. I just wanted to feed you guys this information, this little hiccup that I ran into with my insurance. So I hope this video can help somebody out. You buy an insurance policy, read the contract, make sure that you are eligible to put equipment that's not under your name or your company's name under your insurance. If you plan on growing, if that's the issue on that contract, you might want to think twice of not getting on that company because that will stop you from growing. So let me look at this last one and then I'm going to cut this video short. That tells me that the brokers and such are more likely to work with you if you're an LLC or a corporation. No. No, my insurance broker worked with me a lot when I was just a sole proprietor. Everybody in that office always helped me out a lot. I am real grateful for my insurance broker. So I'd never had issues as a sole proprietor. But anywho, I appreciate all you guys tuning in. Thank you for your comments. If you're out there driving, drive safe, be safe. And we'll see you guys on our next video.